Our world is facing an unstoppable threat. Send in the Guardians.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Bumbray here again with another JoBlo.com video review. This time we're taking a look at a little movie some of you may have heard of, Guardians of the Galaxy. This has been one that the legions of Marvel fans have been eagerly anticipating since day one, and after the early unanimous positive reviews, it seemed like the studio had another winner on their hands. Sure enough, Guardians of the Galaxy ranks with their very best. We've been really lucky this year as far as superhero movies go, with both Captain America the Winter Soldier and X-Men Days of Future Past being way above average. Guardians is just about as good as those. Parks and Recreation's Chris Pratt stars as Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, who finds himself in the possession of a mysterious orb with the power to destroy planets, and initially pursued by Zoe Saldana's Gamora, the adopted daughter of Thanos, and crazy critter Rocket Raccoon, voiced by Bradley Cooper, whose muscle is a tree-like humanoid named Groot, and voiced by Vin Diesel. Eventually, they're joined by Dave Bautista as the vengeful Drax the Destroyer, and the five find themselves as unlikely heroes when they discover the villainous Ronan, played by Lee Pace, wants to use it to rule the galaxy.
I guess we're stuck together. Partners.
Which makes Guardians of the Galaxy especially interesting is that it's not really a full-on superhero movie, but rather a Star Wars-style space opera. As a result, it doesn't feel especially familiar, and it's probably the only summer blockbuster this year that's had a really distinctive look and feel. A lot of this is likely due to director James Gunn, who also had a big hand in the screenplay. While an unlikely choice, he's definitely one that paid off for Marvel in a big way, with him acing not only the action set pieces, which his film is loaded with, but also the humor, which keeps us feeling light and fun. One element that's crucial is the inspired use of music, with Quill having spent the last 20 years listening over and over again to a 70s mixtape made by his mother, meaning the soundtrack is loaded with all kinds of great hits like Hooked on a Feeling, the Pina Colada song, and memorably 10cc's I'm Not in Love, which opens the film on a really cool note. Visually, this is relatively stunning, with bold primary colors, a distinctive departure from the trendy, desaturated look favored by a lot of directors these days. Even in a conventional 3D screening, this was immersive, although IMAX showings will probably be even more so, with the buzz being that Gunn uses frequent aspect ratio changes to show off the technology.
I'm with them.
The cast is really ideal, with Pratt fitting the Han Solo-style part to a T, and Bautista having an imposing physical presence. Zoe Saldana makes for an athletic and alluring Gamora, and her chemistry with Pratt is spot on. Bradley Cooper nails Rocket Raccoon, and Vin Diesel gets incredible mileage out of Groot considering he only repeats one line throughout. The only problem is that with such dynamic heroes, the villains can't help but come up a little short, with Ronan feeling like little more than a glorified henchman. Overall, Guardians of the Galaxy is another home run for Marvel, and likely the start of a lucrative new franchise that will likely entertain us for years to come, with another installment already in the works for 2017. As for end credit tags, there were none on the version that I saw, but reportedly Marvel is adding not only one, but two to the prints that go out on opening day, so keep that in mind. As it is now, this one gets a strong 9 on 10, and wraps up the summer on a high note. Until next time, this is Chris Bumbray from JoBlo.com.